I'd be exceptionally surprised if you were to go around attacking people physically. Verbally, absolutely, 100% you would attack them verbally every day, I'm sure.
Like I'm doing now, I'm attacking you now.
Yes.
Okay, give me your examples.
Yeah, I have to pick. I did actually have one to go first. 1785.
And what's this an example of?
This shows that the spirit and angels are different.
Okay.
I'm not sure I'm happy to be on camera.
When they ask you, Mohammed, concerning the ruh, the spirit, say the ruh, the spirit, is one of the things, the knowledge of which. Okay.
No, that's the wrong one then. What that one shows is that.
It talks about the spirit. Okay, what's your next example?
That one shows that we're not meant to know much about the spirit. I think that verse is saying that people don't know very much about the spirit.
So I can't hear you. Go popping up and down.
People don't know very much about the spirit.
Okay, fine. I don't know very much about the spirit. Okay. But doesn't it have any relevance to what the Quran's truth or otherwise is? So what was the other example you had? Hi.
You can't any other place because here is only the audio of this man. You can't move to any other place.
We're not really having a debate, we're having a discussion. What's the other?
I can't remember which now I've all these verses looked at. So we'll try 5:110, see what that says.
Yeah, this is Ruh al-Qudus. Not quite.
Ruh Qudus, yeah, pure spirit or Holy Spirit.
Yeah, or Gabriel, yeah. So.
Well, yeah, I don't accept the Gabriel. No, because it's a different word. The word for angel is a different word to the
When
word
you say you don't
spirit.
accept, it's just because of your knowledge of the subject. You've studied the Arabic. And
We've looked at we haven't found them yet, but the word verses we looked at today that showed that angel.
I love how you lot who don't read Arabic are experts on the Quran. Did you know? I remember Tash Hatun was introduced by Jay Smith on a TV program. I had the misfortune of seeing the first 5 seconds of, and he introduced her as an expert on the Quran. And I thought, this fraud, Hashin, doesn't even know Arabic. And he's already being lauded by another fraud, Jay Smith, as being an expert on the Quran. I mean, any Muslim would laugh out loud at that suggestion, that you can be an expert on the Quran and not know any Arabic. And she doesn't. I've asked her, she doesn't know any Arabic. It's a joke. You cannot have people who do not know Arabic.
What does knowing Arabic mean? If you know, I think that's an overstatement. No Arabic.
You've got to
Even
know
I
Arabic.
know the Ruh means spirit.
Yes. So the point is,
does that mean I know no Arabic?
When Jay Smith introduces Hatun as an expert on the Quran and she doesn't know the language, that to an outsider seems utterly laughable. You cannot have any knowledge of the Quran and not know Arabic. The Quran is Arabic. It's not the English that you're reading here. That is the original Quran.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah,
So,
I know that.
but we can't take her seriously because she doesn't know what she's talking about. It's like me saying, right, I'm a physicist. I don't know any mathematics. I can't even count, actually. I wouldn't know the number 4 if it fell on me from a great height. But I'm a physicist. But to know physics, you've got to know. To do physics, you've got to know mathematics.
Humphrey Davy was very weak in mathematics, but he was one of the greatest physicists in history.
Yeah, but you've got to know that, well, if you're seriously saying you can be an expert physicist and know nothing about mathematics, even count in 1, 2, 3, 4, because that's the equivalent, then I don't believe you. You can't do an O-level, a GCSE physics.
I'll give you one point where that's not true. I'll give you another point where that is true. Einstein, he was struggling to do his general relativity. And then he met some mathematicians who showed him this thing they've been learning about tensors. Tensors are grids of numbers. And he realised this is just the language I need to explain, make relativity work.
E equals mc squared. It's a mathematical formula. Right. The equivalent in Arabic would be her knowing just basic Arabic. She doesn't know Arabic. She cannot be called an expert or knowledgeable at all on this subject.
E
I'm
equals
sorry.
MC squared. Right, if you think
mathematics.
about the work Einstein did, right?
No, this is getting off the subject here.
E equals MC squared is really the very big first steps into it.
It is, isn't
Yeah.
it? Exactly.
Right.
But she can't even read Arabic. She can't even do those baby steps. And yet, she's introduced by Jay Smith as an expert, quote unquote, on the Quran. And this is why any of these examples don't hold much water, because she doesn't know what she's talking about. If she knew some Arabic, then I would take it
I think
seriously.
what you're saying is going too far.
No, it's
What
not.
you're saying is going too far
What?
because
Not going
she's
to.
put here, she's put the English, she's put the transliteration, and she's highlighted the particular words
Oh,
in the
the transliteration.
transliteration
Let me ask you then.
that she really cared about,
Right.
that were relevant to
And,
her
and
point.
how does transliteration help us?
You can't do that unless you have an understanding of the Arabic to some extent.
Right. So transliteration, does it tell you the meaning of words in English?
No, but sorry, wait a minute. My point there is she shows that her knowledge of the Arabic is not at the level you claim it is.
Right. So if she knows the word Rahman, perhaps she does, and she knows the word in English, Rahman, as the transliteration say, what does that tell, what does that inform her about the Arabic word Rahman and its meanings, or how the Arab language works? Does she know about the trilateral consonantal roots and how they work with other words and how they're semantically connected through these trilateral roots? Does she know any of this theory at all?
Based on what we said, I have no idea whether she knows
Well,
it or
of course
not.
she doesn't, because-
No, I'm ignorant of whether she
Okay.
knows it or not.
But you see, simply having the transliteration doesn't tell you anything about the deeper meaning of the word Rahman in Arabic. It doesn't tell you.
No, my point was what she's done with the transliteration shows that her level of Arabic is not at the level you claimed. It may only be 2 steps higher, and it needs to be 100 steps higher, but it's certainly higher.
Did she do the transliteration herself?
I don't expect she.
Oh,
the
really?
transliteration.
So she didn't even do the transliteration herself. So what level of Arabic is she at where she has done no work whatsoever at the level of the Arabic at all? She hasn't even done the transliteration into English herself. I mean,
I think
she hasn't
that's
even done the
the fruitless
transliteration.
discussion.
I mean, I could learn the Russian alphabet and I could do a transliteration into English. Does that mean that I know any Russian at all? I mean, I might not know a single word or
But
utterance
she's
in
done more than
Russian
that.
at all.
What I've shown you proves that she's done more than that. And I agree, that doesn't show you prove much at
So,
all.
so you going on about a transliteration proves absolutely nothing. She didn't even do the transliteration herself, by your admission. So she is, bless her, a fraud if she's calling herself a scholar or an expert, which people like Jay Smith are calling her.
She did, yeah, that's what you said. Jay Smith called it that, not she calling it
So
herself.
she wouldn't call herself a scholar or an expert. Good.
I don't know what she did, whether she would or not.
No. No, I just get fed up when people claim things themselves they have no knowledge. I can read New Testament Greek. I can actually read it. I've actually read it and I can understand it. That's the difference. She can't read any Arabic at all. And she didn't even do the transliteration into English. So who's more likely to understand the text? End of.